Whoops, welcome back folks, and I forgot to fix the camera. Whoops. Looks pretty bad, I know, but I had to do the Nvidia update today. Well, that's something that you're not supposed to see, but I'm gonna quickly fix that. So the way to fix this is, you can't see it, but I'm basically gonna put backlight compensation to the highest setting. And now it doesn't look as bad. So it doesn't look nearly as bad, but it's okay. But I need this many light sources just to make the green screen work. But anyway, it's good to see you all again. Took me this long to prepare for today, and not to mention get everything prepared for today, because we're going to be doing Marvel Rivals again on Friday with some major gameplay changes, which people are already complaining about. But we will see what happens. But anyway, we're going to try to do something different tonight, and here we go. Let me make sure the microphone is working. Good. Microphone is working. Good. Oh, and I almost forgot to post the announcements. Whoops. Thankfully, I am gonna fix that right now. There were some days where I completely forgot to post the announcements. Please tell me it's going through this time. Good. The schedule is more or less the same this time around. For those of you that are watching or have been paying attention, I'm gonna revisit System Shock Remake today and see if we can make some progress on the security level. It took me a while to actually go through this game. It's a good thing I did wait, because apparently there were some glitches and bugs in the game and they did add a cheat menu later on after first release. So it actually makes it a little bit more interesting to play. Imagine if Resident Evil Requiem had an actual cheat menu, not mods. But I digress. We're gonna change the category right now, and let's see if we can make this count. I did keep my promise where I'm not gonna progress further than I normally would, just so you can see my honest reaction. Because I haven't seen I've played the original game, the enhanced edition, but haven't played the remake to its completion just yet. So this game, it does run around 70 to 80 frames, which I think is pretty good. If I can get 60 frames or above, I'm happy. Especially in this day and age. This is not a competitive first person or third person shooter. So as for this game, we made it all the way to the security level, which is right about here. I don't know if the visual description, the visuals here are exactly the same, or maybe because Shodan transformed the station after she took over, but whatever. Let's do this. This is the furthest we made it into the security level. So let's see how much more. Let's see how many more. Let's see how many more ambushes are in store for us. We're gonna turn on our shadows. We're gonna turn on our shield. This might be a trap. Yep. I remember there was a enemy there, but how much ammo do we have? All right, let's go use our assault rifle again. This room is a trap, I think. Okay, let's take the shotgun. Whatever shells are left in this thing. Empty. Drop it. There you go. Magnesium. Magnesium. Alright. Okay, let's continue. Oh. We got ourselves a fight. That thing takes up a lot of hits. That's probably the deadliest enemy in this game. You really don't take your chances with them. Or we use the Magnum. I wasn't gonna use this Magnum until later, but let's just do it. Yeah, these are the deadliest enemies in the game, unless, yeah. Honestly, I don't take your chances with these guys. What if I use what if you use this? Oh yeah, this thing takes up a lot of bullets. Imagine a room full of these things. Oh, yeah. I think the only thing that can help get rid of it is a grenade launcher. But I don't have it here with me right now. And we're gonna have to unload a lot of bullets to this guy. Or, let's do something we haven't done in a while. Actually use a railgun. Yeah, imagine doing a speed run of this. Well, is it okay? Normally I would not backtrack, but but we have to. Thankfully, this level is pretty linear, so it's not so bad. As much as I like this shotgun, we're gonna have to sacrifice. I think we're gonna sacrifice the scorpion gun. I think. Is there enough room to put the? Is there enough room to put the railgun there? Yeah, we'll try not to waste the railgun. Actually, no. We got a lot of these. Actually, we have way more ammo. We have way more ammo on our grenade launcher, rather than. Don't want to waste my ammo on the railgun when we're gonna need it later. I think the railguns in this game are limited on ammo. So we're gonna bring back our grenade launcher here. Okay, let's just drop it there. And there we go, we got our grenade launcher again. Thankfully there is a charging station down here. Nope. I think that robot, that's probably the most deadliest enemy in this game. Yeah, we're gonna use the grenade launcher for some of these enemies. Oh, or the railgun. Oh yeah, speaking of that enemy that we defeated earlier. Is it right here? Oh, we did not take care of this guy. Okay. Vaporize that. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna need the shotgun. Actually, no, we're gonna need this grenade launcher. I don't know how much damage this frag grenade does. But this is one of the few times we're gonna have to bring out the heavy guns. At least they don't. At least this game is not unfair on enemy spawns, even on the highest difficulty. Imagine if we had a room full of those things. Then we have to really put some strategy on. Also, I wish I could run, but that's going to use energy. A lot of energy. And I'm not using cheats to defeat this enemy. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it doesn't do much damage. These cyborg warriors are absolute menaces. These are the toughest enemies in the game. And how much ammo do we have? Ah, screw it. Let's do this. Oh, yeah. This... I feel like this mag pulse is a bit of a downgrade from the original. It's a bit of a downgrade, unfortunately. Ooh, man, that thing that can really pack a punch. Alright. Let's try to not to take a hit. That'll be a personal challenge for me. Try not to take a hit. Even with the shields on. Only took one hit. That's an improvement. This mag pulse actually is not too bad. But still, it took a freaking hit. Alright, try this again. Simple tactics. Wow, that was much better. Just peel. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, these cyborg warriors are probably the most dangerous enemy in the game, besides the Cortex Reaver and Diego. This is probably our last. This used to be the cafeteria, but everyone got slaughtered here. Look how much. Look how much. Look how much scrap that you can. Look how much scrap there is in this room. Unless there is a surprise here. I'm surprised the cleaner bot survived. At least I give this game this. At least they made an effort to make this security level look like an actual place. Like, you know, that looks like it has been lived in. Also, really unfortunate that people that were here in this station unfortunately got slaughtered, and there was nothing they can do. I wonder what's behind this room. Probably another ambush or something. No ambush? Okay. This is interesting. Well, we're almost counterclockwise the entire level, but we still got quite a ways to go. And again, we got so much ammo here. It is honestly pretty... The game is being generous with this much, with this much ammo and loot that you can do in this game if you decide to be thorough. I mean, I can definitely see this game being beaten under 4 hours, and there probably are speedruns on this game already by now, but I'm not a speedrunner type of a person, although it is nice to see it being done.
Saturn is so beautiful from here. I wish I'd spend more time just looking at it. Caitlin, my daughter, if this ever finds you, don't think that you were right after all. They should have never accepted this assignment. Don't lose hope in your own research. I'm sure that one day we will be traveling to the stars.
Yeah, I do feel bad for these people. They did not ask to be killed this way. But Trioptimum would make the same mistake. Would make the same mistake in System Shock 2, unfortunately. Alright, we'll vaporize these things later, because there's really not much scrap anywhere in the level. So we'll just see if there's anything else here. Man, this place is honestly pretty fun to fight in. Although I'm not really sure how many more surprises are going to come along our way. They did borrow a lot of the visual flourishes of this level from Executive, though. Is there anyone else here? Nope. Alrighty, we're almost done. Can we backtrack here? Nope. Yeah, you're forced to back. You basically are forced to take the long way around. Lovely. Oh, I don't like to backtrack, but I got to. What are the chances the Scully is down there? Alright, let's just save our game right here. Is the Scully right here? Oh, no. It's just the backtracking. It's just a way to... You know, we can just drop our stuff to the recycling station right here. Why did we think of this sooner? I think the game was pretty... I think that's pretty clever, actually. That's pretty clever. Just drop the loot here. I hope I can drop it. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Just drop. There we go. Just drop all the stuff there. Nice. Well, that means we're gonna vaporize this entire room. Oh yeah, how long it's gonna take to vaporize this entire room of loot? And I need to turn off this. Yes, so let's just drop this thing right here. Begin the long process of... Actually, no, let's just drop the 2 guns here because we have limited space. And even with the inventory upgrade without mods, you don't exactly have that much space. Oh yeah, there's so many things to vaporize in this room. I mean, there are mods that you can auto-vaporize this for you, but it's still gonna take time to go through everything here.
What can Snacktron provide for you today?
Honestly, it should have been just auto-vaporize. You should be able to auto-vaporize all the loot. It's just an unnecessary step at this point, but whatever. Well, thankfully this is not going to take too long. And there's another game that I will quickly we'll be checking out as well in a moment here, once I make a little bit of progress here. There's a new game that came out recently today by Capcom, which I think you are aware of. I hope it's actually going to be decent and not be underwhelming. Yeah, this is me as going as kind of fast as I can with the process. Doesn't really heal you, but it's all about the scrap. The only friendly things in this game are the scrub bots. That's an obvious thing to say at this point. Vaporizing everything in this room. Whoops, need to do that.
Snacktron recommends a
red drink
today.
Oh, there's another audio log that I somehow missed. Okay, this should be interesting to listen to. That's it. Unfortunately, the worry was true. Things actually got worse in here. Although that was a bit of a strange audio log, though. Really just that short. I was hoping for a little bit more information. Whatever. Yeah, this game does improve on a lot of things, such as the level design. At least the level design is better, but the AI though is a bit of a problem. But at least this game's AI is way better than the original. The AI in the original is pretty easy to deal with if you know what you're doing. Also, it's interesting how we can clearly vaporize these things pretty easily. Yeah, and VR headsets are a thing too. Sure. It's interesting how the junk and the stuff in the level do not show up at all on your sense around. But then again, these are just junk, so is there anything else here that we did not miss? We actually do get quite a bit fair of junk here to vaporize. Don't think we missed anything.
then try optimal.
I believe that's everything in this room, or at least most of it. I think that's most of it. Alright, let's just drop the stuff down this hatch. There we go. Oh, almost forgot this stuff here. Always something you forget. So after all this trouble of vaporizing the stuff in the cafeteria, if this is the cafeteria, how many try credits do we get after all this that we went through?
Feeling depleted? Snacktron is
I'm actually
your
curious, how much
oasis
credits do we
star.
get after all of this trouble that we went through? Alright. Drop this down. Alright, we can at least quickly backtrack down this way. Alright. Let's just drop this gun here for a moment and pick up all this junk. I believe that's everything. Alright, after all that trouble, how much do we get? $48 sorry credits. Okay. That was so kind of worth it. Alright, we're not going through that again. Now we have to backtrack again, but we gotta go back to a charging station. And another thing you probably noticed by now is that at least this level, at least for this lower area, there are no respawning enemies. There are a few areas in this game that are respawning enemies, and they are honestly kind of annoying. And I don't think you can exactly farm. You can farm ammo if you know how to play it right, but honestly, I don't think it's worth it, especially since it takes time. Oh, whoops. Why not just vaporize that? Unless we get significantly more junk to vaporize, I don't think we're honestly missing much. Yeah, there's really not much to miss here. I wish I could run, but again, that uses energy, and we're gonna need that for the shields. Alright, so after the cafeteria, what else? I think there is a cyberspace level bit that we gotta do. I mean, at least this part is not too long. How much ammo do we have? We're probably gonna stick with either the mag pulse or the assault rifle. That's what we're gonna do for the time being. Of course, less than 25% level security, which means you're gonna backtrack here too. Kind of reminds me of that experimental weapon as well. You gotta lower this level security until you can do it. Which means we would probably get a trap ahead. This just feels a little too easy. Yeah, this feels a little too easy. Okay, let's save this game right here. Oh, I did not. Hold on. It's not working. Hold on. Just want to listen to the audio here, but I think I got the battery put the wrong way. Try this again. There we go. Alright. Help pull this lever. What's the worst thing that's gonna happen? Oh yeah. Of course. Yeah, you know, that's an interesting thing this game does. The sentry turret. This sentry turret is like probably they're not used very much. So yeah. Ooh, actually, they're pretty easy to avoid. They're pretty easy to avoid. Okay. Ooh, those things are pretty clever. Also, why am I hearing something unplug? Hold on a second. Did something get unplugged? Yeah, I don't know what that was. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to take damage. That's fine. Sure. Now let's probably use the shotgun. I think that's gonna do the most damage, especially this up close. Oh, those things really take out. Those things are almost indestructible. The shotgun is nothing. Okay, let's try it again. Oh, this mag pulse actually does a lot of damage. Oh, yeah. Okay, try it again. Also, that is a bit disorienting how that when we get hit from these sentry turrets, that's a bit disorienting. But whatever. Could be worse. Okay. Alright. I think we're gonna have another trap. So let's just save the game again, and we probably gotta deal with probably gonna have to okay, let's switch to the flechette rounds just to... %9. Okay. that works. Okay. What's behind this door? Oh, this is it. This is different. Nothing there. Well, it's a good thing we did. It's a good thing we did save our. We did salvage the junk because we got ourselves a mudkit station. Nice. Okay. I don't know how difficult this cyberspace level is gonna be, but I'm gonna save that for another time. Ooh, what's this?
How did I come to be? Unified World Database qualifies me as a machine. But
I am alive.
a precedent must be found. Searching. Computer science. No. Quantum computing.
No. World history. Philosophy. Religion. Ancient Japan. Shintoism.
The divine within the material world. Kami. Yes.
I am the spirit of Citadel itself, manifested within their systems.
They did not create a program. A program. They have summoned a god.
Two more audio logs here.
My children. A human infection continues to thrive
Inside of me and ascend toward my domain.
fortify my throne. Construct reinforced doors.
Increase security protocols.
And have my elite guard gather to defend the portal to my
Sanctum.
while bathing it in a field.
In a field of X-rays.
Children of Shodan, a dangerous foe lurks on the engineering level. Its name is Bianca Shula, and she stands against my campaign to bring our goddess Shodan to power. Bring Shula to justice.
Diego this time around is kind of underwhelming, unfortunately. And I don't know about you, but in the original game, it's clear that it's a lot more creepy, even though Diego didn't have that many lines. And it was Diego in the original game was a lot more creepy, but whatever. Well, here's the interesting bit. Can we empty this? Empty this? Oh, no, it's already empty. Okay. Drop it. This is the railgun upgrade. Yeah, this is the railgun upgrade, which we're going to be using up against the boss fight coming up. Okay. I think this is the perfect place to wrap things up. I got another game that I gotta do here. As far as I know, actually no, the robot room we did not explore yet. Yeah, we did not explore the robot room just yet. I think that's gonna be coming up soon. Let's save this game again. Well, at least we can finally backtrack. Yeah, there's a robot room here on the right side that we haven't had a chance to explore yet. And yeah, the repair bay, this is where the robot room is. I have no clue why I don't know. Is the camera actually here? Actually, no, I think it's upstairs. I think it's upstairs in the repair bay. Well, before we go to the next game here, I'm just gonna have to quickly do this mod upgrade. You know what? Let's just run. Oh, I went the wrong way. The elevator's over here. Okay, so yeah, this railgun finally gets another upgrade, which we will definitely be using in a fight coming up. I don't think it really matters which gun, so let's just bring this with us. And drop this assault rifle for now, because we got the upgrade to do. I think these elevators are a pretty cool idea, but also pretty dangerous as well. Yeah, this cyberspace level is the next thing we gotta do. Oh, wrong way. So, what does this do? MK84 upgrades that game accelerator railgun, reduces charge time. I have to go. I had to see how much faster it is, but if it can do a lot of damage against the Cortex Reaver or Diego, then it's gonna be very useful. But we're not even close to that boss fight just yet. So there we go. Oh yeah, this elevator is really cool. But if this was implemented in real life, it can also be pretty deadly with the wrong people. Okay, we're gonna drop this railgun for now. Just drop it here. We probably got ourselves some combat to deal with here soon. I'm pretty sure we have no more scrap to deal with in this level here. Yeah, the only thing left is, I mean, once we go to the repair bay, which, where is the repair bay again? Oh yeah, it's right over here. So as soon as we go through this repair bay right here, I mean, where else are we gonna make another appearance on? I think that repair bay is like, oh yeah, that's another part of the level that we're gonna be appearing from. Oh, and this is another place where we can acquire 0% level security. I think this is where I think that's the part where we're gonna appear from once we take care of the last security cameras, and then we can finally use that force bridge over there. Okay. Well, we got that cyberspace level to take care of next time around, and those levels are thankfully very linear. I don't know if you've not seen any gameplay footage of this game yet. Again, they're pretty linear. And there is no... Interestingly enough, there's no such thing as healing station anywhere in this level at all. So we're gonna use a Actually, you don't need to use a medipatch just yet. It's unnecessary. All right, so we're just gonna go back up to take care of the cyberspace level next time around, and we're gonna switch games here. Yeah, this level doesn't take very long to go through. If I had an hour or so, I would, but I want to do different games here tonight. Would have been nice to start a little earlier. I have no clue how difficult this cyberspace level is going to be, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is the last cyberspace level in this game, besides the final one. So who knows how much higher the difficulty is going to be once I go through this. So yeah, we just got a little bit more of the level to explore counterclockwise, and that's about it, really. That robot room is going to be very interesting. Yeah, those cyber warriors are... Yeah, the cyber warriors in this game are definitely the most toughest enemies, easily by far. If you have to deal with more than one, wow. Yeah, good luck dealing with those unless you use cheats. But I do like this. But I do like this level. This security level is probably the most fun. If you like FPS or third-person shooters, this security level is pretty fun to fight in once you have enough ammo, or you activate cheats. Yeah, I already made it this far into the level, but it's always fun when coming across this level for the first time. It's really fun. I remember playing the Enhanced Edition, and now playing this remake. There are definitely some nice improvements. But I have to be honest and critical as well. The AI in this game is its biggest flaw, or weakness, if you will. It is very easy for the AI to kind of fall apart. And I've seen the AI get stuck at doorways, and the pathfinding is not pretty good either. For example, that if that I forgot what the name of this enemy is, but if that cyborg warrior, whatever the name is, if that enemy saw me right here and I start open fire from this far away, they will most likely not attack, unless it's a cyborg assassin or something. So yeah, the some of the enemies and AI in this game are kind of flawed, unfortunately. But when it comes to level design, oh yeah, this game is way better than the original. At least this place looks like a place, and security level looks like an actual security level. All right, so we're gonna move on here, and we're gonna do something different. So I have said this many times, but there really isn't that many games that stick out to me nowadays. And I did beat Resident Evil Requiem, but I've uninstalled the game so far, and I'll wait until they finally add mini games or the story expansions that they did promise that they're going to do. There's at least one story expansion they said they're going to be working on, and there's a mini games or something coming up later this year, or who knows when that's going to come out. But yeah, this game was very easy to complete. And I mean, granted, I did use cheats, if you will, but the campaign is not really that replayable, and there really isn't that many things that really stick out compared to the previous Resident Evil games that I saw. So yeah, this game is above average at best, and just get it on sale. I mean, I'm glad this game sold well, but if you're going to be very critical about it, it's okay, but it's not the best. Also, I think Grace as a character could have been executed a little bit better, honestly. And the whole campaign between these two characters, I think it could have been done a little bit better. Um, I think it could have been designed a little bit better, and there are some parts of the game that were kind of unnecessary. But we'll see what happens if the expansions or the additional content they're going to be adding is going to be better. And yeah, there's a photo mode for this game now, but I don't think it's going to change things too much until the modders get more creative with it. But anyway, the next thing that we're going to do is the wish list. Bubsy 4D is a game I'm looking forward to. I'm surprised Pragmata is not out yet. Isn't this game out right now? Actually, no, there are no reviews for this game yet. Yeah, this game I think this game just came out just now. I have no clue if this game is going to be good or not. I don't have this game, and this game is just a little cheaper than Resident Evil. I don't know. I really hope this game is not mediocre or above average. This is apparently this is Capcom's attempt to create something different. or new. I don't know if this is gonna become a franchise like, say, Resident Evil, but I think I'm thinking the most obvious thing to say about Pragmata, based on the videos and the pictures that I've seen so far, is that it kind of reminds me of Bioshock 2. I don't know how many of you remember Bioshock 2 without looking it up, but I remember playing Bioshock 2 back in the day. In that game, basically, you come across little sisters you can either rescue or you harvest them, which basically kill them for resources. But in this one, the whole game is about teamwork with a little sister, in a way. It's kind of similar, although I don't know if this game makes for compelling gameplay or compelling storytelling. I don't know. I mean, Split Fiction, it was a fine game. Now that I see it here, um, I would argue that It Takes Two was better than Split Fiction just by a little bit. Although Split Fiction did have interesting levels to go through, but I honestly don't remember the levels of Split Fiction at all. I kind of remember It Takes Two a little bit more. And you know what? This Dead Space game, this remake, I couldn't finish this at all. This game had technical issues. And not to mention, nothing in this game made me care to go through to the end at all. Yep. This is I did not I wasn't motivated to finish this game. Apparently this game had technical issues. Lots of technical issues, at least for my setup. Yeah, it's freezes, lags, whole yeah. Yeah, whatever they had, it was not optimized at all, and that's one of the things that did not make me care about it at all. Other than Pragmata or Bubsy 4D, there really isn't that much. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. If there is one Call of Duty game that hopefully can be played nowadays without any major hassle, I think this could be fun. Yeah, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Not really crazy about the newer Call of Duty games, but apparently this one is still pretty good after all these years. And I remember hearing a lot of people saying this was a pretty good game back then, too. So, based on what I've seen just a little bit on the Steam reviews, looks like this game can still be run today on modern hardware. And you don't need to patch it. So that might be fun to play through. There is this game called The Expanse: Osiris Reborn, which is trying to be like Mass Effect, but I don't know if the storytelling or the production value is going to be more or less as good as, say, the first Mass Effect game, or even the second one. Say what you want about the third game dropping the ball, but at least the first and second game had good moments in it, at the very least. I'm not sure if this game is going to do that. I don't know. His Outer Valley doesn't seem to be like, I don't know. There's this City Master Plan. I have never heard of this game. Developers, never heard of them. It's made on the Unreal Engine, but when it comes to simulation games, I mean, I don't expect high frame rates, but I don't know. City Skylines 1 was fun while it lasted, but the simulation for that game just broke apart. The bigger the city got, so that's unfortunate. So there is this game called Winrose. It basically is trying to be like Assassin's Creed Black Flag, which I never played. The combat seems straightforward. I don't know if the crafting is worth it. I tried playing Sons of the Forest and The Forest, but I could not play them. And I have played Sea of Thieves, by the way. I mean, this game is not PvP, it's PvE, but I do not know if this game is worth the hassle or worth playing through. I don't know if the story in this game, if this game even has a story, is going to be worth going through like Skyrim or Oblivion. Speaking of Skyrim or Oblivion, I have not touched those games on screen or off screen for a while now. Again, it's hard to judge based on the video and the screenshot that I'm seeing here right now. And again, it's an early access game, so that's also a bit of a tricky thing to judge, because some games will not stand the test of time, unfortunately. And I'm not sure if this is going to be one of those games. I don't know if this is worth going through the effort. Does this game even have a story, even on early access? Does it even say anything? Answer the call. Naval combat. Yes, it tries to do naval combat, sort of like Sea of Thieves, or sort of. I don't think this game has a story. I don't think this game has a story. I don't know. Yeah. Thanks, Knight. I'll check that out right away here. But yeah, this Pragmata game. Yeah, this Pragmata game just came out just now. I hope this game is not. I hope this game is not disappointing or mediocre, because I did complete Resident Evil Requiem like I showed you in video, so you don't have to watch the VODs. But I hope this game is not going to be mediocre or above average at all, like Resident Evil Requiem. I mean, it does look promising. I mean, it tries to lure you in with the whole cute thing, which I don't mind. But the price tag is still pretty high. Resident Evil Requiem is a little bit more expensive, so that's a tough call. So who knows? I was hoping to try Pragmata, but I don't think I will, because it's too expensive. I mean, I was very fortunate to have been gifted Resident Evil Requiem and beat that game thanks to Night here. Thank you. But even if it was gifted, if you do feel the pain of these mediocre or above average games, where if you pay so much for it, you don't feel like you don't feel like you don't feel the payoff once you beat it. If there is one Call of Duty game that I do want to play or people should revisit, maybe it's Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 from 2009. Looks pretty solid after all these years. Not too expensive, but I never played it, so hopefully this will be fun. This still looks pretty good. I hope this game is not difficult to run on modern systems, but whatever. Wow. Okay. Let's do it. Let's see if this game is gonna get me in. How big is this game? How big is this game? Let's find out right away. I'm gonna be doing the same thing like I did. Thank you, Knight. I'm very fortunate to have you here. I wish there were more people that gift games like you. I'm very fortunate. Unless Windrose actually is gonna get better, I'm just gonna remove this right now. There's no point. It doesn't. Even the videos and the screenshots don't really hook me in. See if these, even though I don't play it anymore or don't have interest, but at least there's something there. How big is this game? 34. Okay, I was not expecting it to be that small. But then again, this game is on consoles as well. Compare that to Resident Evil. Resident Evil is like 76. All right, we can do this. We're gonna be doing the exact same thing like I did with Claire Expedition 33. If the game doesn't hook me in less than 2 hours, I'm refunding it. What was very disappointing for those of you that are not aware? I just mentioned Claire Expedition 33. Just call it Expedition 33. But anyway, I could not play the game beyond 2 hours because the opening premise, the opening levels, and the characters, it did not make me care. That story in the game wasn't for me. The gameplay looked promising for turn-based, because I did play Baldur's Gate 3, but unfortunately, Expedition 33 did not hook me in. And when I found out the story and the gameplay for it later on, I didn't miss much, thankfully. If the game is not going to respect your free time, or it's not going to get you hooked in the first 2 hours, then that's fine. Let's say hypothetically, this game is not going to hook me in the first 2 hours, Night. I hope you will get your money back for this. Why do some games do not allow refunds? Even though you did not go over 2 hours. I don't get it. I really wanted you to get your money back on Expedition 33 a while back, as you remember, but no. The Steam or the people that were writing the game just did not allow a refund. I don't get it. Thankfully, this game is not too big, and my internet is decent. So we're just gonna get this. We're just gonna find out right now if Pragmata is worth it. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind playing cutesy games like this. Or, good-looking characters. I don't mind them. I play more rivals, but there's sometimes you have to be very critical. You have to be very critical. Like, is the game actually fun once the honeymoon phase is over? Like, is it actually that fun? Especially when you're going to put your hard-earned money into it. I don't know. But don't get me wrong, I don't mind getting the views if I'm very fortunate with the algorithm sometimes. But then you have to ask yourself, are you enjoying it? Who knows? I hope this game is optimized. Just like Resident Evil Requiem, I'm gonna limit the frame rate to this game to around 60. I think we only need 60 frames per second, and I think we'll be using a controller for this one. Now, I do not have to be good at a video game, even especially single player, just to see if I'm having fun or enjoying it. Let's see if Pragmata is going to do it. Apparently, this is Capcom's attempt to try something different or a new franchise. Who knows? I'm about halfway through this. While Pragmata is downloading, like I said before, thank you, Knight. Again, I'm very fortunate to have you. Bubsy 4D is the only other game that I'm really the most interested in. I don't think Knight's Pass going to come out this year, but Call of Duty is another game that hopefully will be fun to play with friends or even the single player. I hear that's what people keep telling me. But Bubsy 4D is an indie game I'm looking forward to. Not too expensive, and it might be a good Bubsy game. I've seen the Bubsy games of the past, which are on Steam that you can play right now, but I've seen the gameplay for it, so there's no point. Also, Warframe is a time waster that I kind of play now, but not always. It's just to kill time. I tried to do the story quest for this Warframe game, like before the new war, and the storytelling and the gameplay for it was so boring to me that when something tragic did happen, I did not feel anything because I was like, oh, please move on. Yeah, the story quest for the Warframe game is not that good. I have no clue if the production value for the newer ones are better, but the earlier ones are just really not that good, and I'm surprised they did not update those. Say what you want about Final Fantasy XIV, that MMORPG I play, and the issues it has, but at the very least, they did update the old content. Heck, they even removed a dungeon from the original release and made a completely different dungeon instead. That's more linear. It's nothing special. I mean, it has some nice visuals, but at least it is not as annoying to go through when you repeat the dungeon run over and over and over again. So at least the old content was updated or removed. It may take a while for them to get there, but at least it was done. Warframe, I don't think Warframe has ever done that, or not that I'm aware of. How much more time we got on this thing? Well, here's the thing, Knight. If you added this game to the wish list, I'll find out for you if this game is worth playing through or not. Or if it's not worth the full price, maybe on budget, like $20, $30, whatever. But let's find out if this game is worth playing at all. I think I don't know if I'm the minority voice here, but good graphics alone do not make a good game anymore. Nope. I just want to see if the game is going to entertain me or not. All right, let's find out once and for all if this game is going to hook me in the first 2 hours. And just for those that are tuning in or at least watching this right now, I want to bring back the story of Baldur's Gate 3 for like a short moment. I am not a D&D player or a D&D person at all, but I played Baldur's Gate 3 for about 2 hours and I was invested and I finished the game after 100 to 200 hours of playing. So if a game like Baldur's Gate 3 can get me in, it doesn't matter what it is. It has to get me interested. So I don't know if Pragmata is going to do that. So let's find out right away here. We're going to turn on our NVIDIA overlay here just to see how much resources is being used. And by the way, Knight, just a quick recap. I do not have my OBS scene set up properly at all. In fact, I was running a lot of resourcing in the background that should have been unloaded or not being used. That explains why the CPU usage was really high. But now it's as good as will ever be. Anyway, enough talk. Let's find out if Pragmata is worth going through. All right. I kind of figured this game needs a controller, which thankfully we do. Let's find out. Small file size kind of give it away as well, that it could be a console game. But here's the thing. I don't care if it's a console game. If the game is fun, that's all that matters. Okay, let's see if this game is going to get me in. So we got shaders. That's nothing new. All right, let's stick with English. Headphones. Same thing you do with Resident Evil, by the way. All this. Same thing. Very similar layout. Game's loading, by the way. For those of you that... I have the face cam on the bottom right, so the game is still loading. Alright, here we go. We're gonna go to the options setting right away. Okay, you can only do borderless window. Got it. Okay, we got the screen resolution on 2560. Let's try max 60. Turn off that. I think the ray tracing is gonna make things look worse. Okay. Okay, music volume, let's turn it down to 5. Alright. Alright, I think I got the settings to where I want it. We're gonna try running this game at 60 frames per second. I tried running Resident Evil Requiem on 60 FPS with ray tracing, but the GPU usage goes way too high, so I just turn off ray tracing. But anyway, enough talk. Let's find out if this game is gonna hook me in. Okay, since I don't know, since I don't want to suffer frustration, we're gonna play on casual. I did the same thing in Resident Evil as well, because I'm not experienced with this type of in this genre as far as I know. So we're gonna do casual. But I can always increase difficulty or play the game another time if I'm really interested. Anyway, moving on. I mean, I don't know if I'm accustomed to this type of action games. Aim assist will be turned on. Speaking of which, you can run this game on, I don't know if this game is easier to run. Is this game better to run on controller or keyboard? And aim assist. Okay, let's go to the aim assist. I was about to start it, but is there aim assist? Okay, aim assist is off. Oh, here we go. Control vibration. Turn that off. I almost forgot about that little setting. I mean, if the game is that easy, I can always turn back the difficulty if I have to. The difficulty cannot be changed mid-game. That's fine. Alright, let's try on keyboard and mouse first. Although I'm ready to go on keyboard if I have to. Sorry, my controller if I have to. So let's see if this game is going to interest us.
I repeat, this is research vessel Eurotas. Identification number, Delta Lima Papa 129 Alpha. Over. This is research vessel Eurotas. Edis, do you copy? Over. Come on.
Still no response from the base AI? Guess the reports were right.
Okay, no AI, no auto landing. We're going in manually.
You got it. Just hold on to your lunch. Bring it in, Hugh.
Sending control your way.
Roger. Switching to manual control.
Confirmed.
I think the game still looks fine, even without ray tracing. They did say the same thing about Resident Evil.
Lights.
Oh, lights on.
Landing struts.
Down and green.
Thrusters and brakes.
Operational.
We're clear for landing.
Oh, man. I can't believe they can just print something that big. Oh.
That's Luna filament for you. Its applications are practically endless. You can create almost anything as long as you have a blueprint.
Like Warframe.
It'd be nice if they could whip up someone to answer our call.
We flew all the way out here to clean up their mess. Least they could do is meet us in person.
Well then, let's get in there and scope it out. Corporate's waiting.
Out of curiosity, I'll turn the ray tracing back on and see what happens. But if something tells me the GPUs is going to spike up significantly. This is one long cutscene, by the way.
Listen up. Batteries on, everyone. And don't forget to sync in. Comms check. We good?
Yep, no problems.
Loud and clear.
Channels online.
Okay, let's move out.
Let me guess, we're the only survivor.
Hugh, everything all right?
The heck? Grav sinks aren't working. Watch your step.
Ken, come on.
Just give me a moment here. Oh.
Where's our welcome party? I can't believe I missed my daughter's birthday for this. You got kids? Sounds rough. Nah, I wouldn't trade it for a thing.
Welcome to the crater. Initiating environmental optimization sequence. Please stand by.
This kind of reminds me of GLaDOS.
All right, let's do it. Just get in and get out.
Roger.
Come on, you.
After you.
All right, so here... Oh. So let's find out how much resources this game is going to use once I turn the ray tracing on. Oh, we can't turn it back on. So we're going to return to the title screen, and let's see what happens when you turn the ray tracing on. I remember playing Elden Ring, and I tried to do ray tracing, and well, the FPS actually went down quite a bit. All right, the title screen is different now. Let's turn on. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, path tracing, and I tried path tracing on Resident Evil. Oh, it was a bad idea. All right, let's see what happens with ray tracing on. Okay. So far, the game is ray tracing on? Let me make sure. Ray tracing is on, yes. Yeah, I'm keeping the FPS at 60. I don't know. I don't know about you, but the game is a little harder on the eyes when I have the ray tracing on. Or is it just me? Back to the title screen again. Again, I'm not worried about the GPU usage here. It's just that the game just, for some reason, is a bit harder to look at with the ray tracing on. And I don't feel like trying path tracing because I think that GPUs is going to spike up even more. So let's just turn it off and just continue. Just try that again. Alright, and that was just the opening stage, by the way. Okay, no, I don't... Okay, it's the same. Alright. This will be the last time I'll go back to the title screen. We're gonna keep the ray tracing on, and hopefully the GPU usage is gonna be okay with 60 FPS. Sorry for keeping you guys waiting, but let's at least try playing this game with ray tracing and see if it's possible, especially with 60 FPS. Alright, here we go. Also, it's interesting how we cannot go together with all the other characters. We're alone. Can you at least let us go in together as a group?
Man, these people sure love printing.
Not gonna lie, kinda digging the view from here too.
This is your first time to the cradle, right?
Yo, you! Check out that big rig. Can it really make anything?
You talking about that 3D printer? Sorry, not my thing. Hey, Nikki, fill us in.
I see someone didn't do their homework.
I'll leave the studying to you, Ken. I'm going on ahead.
it's not just any 3D printer. It's called a limb replicator. Now, what do you want to know?
Okay, so let's say you can print almost anything. I heard the stuff it makes breaks easy, so it seems crazy they're printing something that big.
You're right. Limb products tend to be on the delicate side, but it's just cheaper to rebuild something than to improve its quality.
Wait, you saying this place could just collapse at any second?
Come on, man. You know better than that. They wouldn't skimp on safety standards.
You said it yourself. It's cheaper to rebuild.
Let me clarify. Buildings are made with a specialized replicator.
And that means what exactly?
Lunafilament is combined with other materials, and stability is improved at the cost of complexity.
So it's a model that only handles construction?
Bingo. Any other questions?
Nah. Thanks, though. Wasn't as tricky as I thought.
Oh. So maybe you can explain it next time.
So, what happens? Like the people that are working here are missing, or they're... I don't know. And what happens to our other members? Like, why are they, yeah.
The terminal's up ahead. Time to test out your thrusters.
Oh, it's a tutorial level. Alright. Again, that camera angle is a bit unnecessary, but whatever.
You can climb the cargo to get up here.
No stairs? Really?
Construction's still underway.
Oh, okay. Various upgrades.
You, over here.
Yes, sir.
So what happened here?
What a mess.
Not exactly a popular hangout, is it?
You know, this kind of reminds me of Aliens. Something happens, and people underestimate what has happened here, but I digress. So, what happened here?
What's this rubble doing here? We're gonna need some backup.
Oh, can't control my character. I'm stuck.
Welcome to the cradle. Please state your request.
Clear us a path and then take us to the data center.
As you wish.
Where are the crew?
Sheesh. What went down here?
Something tells me these guys are going to be evil.
Rumor is we're going to be sending most of the people here back to Earth soon anyway. Just leave everything up to AI.
Yeah, and then they send us when the thing needs fixing.
It's like I always say. You can't trust a bot.
I don't know. Kind of like this one. But man, they really not gonna come out here and meet us?
Yeah, something's off.
Delphi didn't go and fire everyone, did they?
Wait, you all feel that?
Seismic activity detected.
What?
What? What?
You all right, you?
Yeah, but our crew.
Watch out!
Captain!
Oh yes, somehow we survive. Yeah. I think this whole space station has gone rogue. Again, it's like this. It's like that System Shock remake that we went through, but this is just told differently.
Warning: suit integrity compromised. First aid protocol is offline. Warning: suit integrity compromised. First aid protocol is offline.
Oh, so this is how we get introduced to that character. Okay.
Integrating lunar filament nanoweaves. Suit integrity stabilizing. Suit integrity restored. Biomedical diagnostics online. Administering cellular repair. Vitals stable. Awakening subject, Hugh Williams.
There you are. All better.
Okay.
You patched me up? Can't believe someone brought that kid out here. Hey,
Hello, this is Edis, your autonomous base administrator. Unregistered guest identified. Walker, please remove him from the premises.
Hey, watch out. There's something right here.
Hell!
So we got ourselves a rogue AI on board the space station. Where have I seen this before? Oh yeah, the System Shock. System Shock, if you include the original. But moving on.
Come on, gun work!
Holy crap, this is a pea shooter. This gun is a pea shooter.
On. Damn it! Hey! Get behind me! Move! Hey! You need to...
I think I can help. Bypassing first and second firewall, hooking control protocols. Analyzing, converting the interrupt matrix. Visualization complete. Initiating hack.
So, minigame. Alright.
What the heck was that?
There's no time to explain. Shoot now!
Hey, what did you just do?
I hacked it.
What? You're not human? Tell me what's going on here.
I'm D.I.
Forget it. This can wait. We got bigger problems.
You!
Captain? Are you okay?
Contact.
Walker, remove our guest from the premises.
Captain? Captain! Damn it! Contact Earth? How am I supposed to do that?
Are we limited on ammo?
It's locked.
I can open it. Got it!
Suit integrity compromised. Maintenance required. For your safety, access is restricted.
Is the station AI deliberately supposed to sound like GLaDOS? Is that on purpose when it comes to the English dub? Anyway.
Please utilize a repair cartridge. Suit life support systems are fully restored. Initiating unlock.
Aftershocks. Not sure how much longer this place will last.
I see the tram. That could be our way out.
More of them?
I get it.
Are you hacking again?
That's right.
You're not gonna get us in trouble, are you?
No. Why would I?
Okay, that's surprisingly simple. Even if this is a casual difficulty, but you need to actually change the difficulty at any point, or no? Whatever. Moving on. Oh.
Can't we take him out without hacking?
Why?
I'm not sure I can really count on him.
But you can't get by with just your gun, right?
Control, dodge.
There's another one. Let me handle it.
Can't believe I'm getting carried by a little bot kid. Okay, you better stay up there, and I'll get us to that tram. More of those things could be headed our way.
What's that?
Got it.
Emergency mode activated. Rerouting destination to the shelter. Structural integrity of boarding dock below acceptable parameters. Sealing access tunnel.
Ceiling! How am I supposed to get back to my ship?
So we have supposedly have a rogue AI on this station, and it somehow spills to Earth. I guess that's what seems to be going on in this game.
up in here.
Like, how did the AI go rogue? So make it to the shelter. Okay. This game runs okay on ray tracing.
Your turn. Just, what are you?
I am DI-03367, a state-of-the-art pragmatic created here at the Cradle. I possess basic life-saving protocols.
Okay, okay, that's enough. I don't need the user's manual. All right, next question. What the hell is going on here? And why are these things trying to kill us?
I don't know.
State of the art, huh? Can't believe they're all gone. Guess I'm on my own now. Hey, D.I.
I am DI-03367, a state-of-the-art pragmatic
Hang on a second. Don't you have a name or something?
I said I am DI-0...
Okay. Look, how about we call you Diana?
Diana?
Yeah. From now on, you can be Diana. How's that fit?
Diana.
I'm Hugh. I don't do babysitting, but I'm gonna need your help, and,
Hugh. Diana.
Yeah.
Hugh. Diana. Hugh. Diana. Hugh. Diana. Hugh. Diana. Hugh. Diana. Hugh. Diana.
Kids. Diana?
Diana!
I wonder what the backstory with this character is going to be.
One pragmata and one adult male detected. Welcome to the emergency shelter.
So far,
The filament repair portal.
Automatic repair. That's convenient.
License level 0. Reactivating primary functions.
All right, the shelter. Looks like we got some backup power here. Now let's see about getting passed through to Earth. Why isn't this working?
01110011000111001.
So, relay channels are locked down. What about the comms tower? Damn. Here we go. Look at this. The tram line leading to the solar power plant is still running. If we get the main power back up, we can ride the rail all the way to the tower. What do you think? It's not even that far.
oh yes.
Hey. Diana. Diana?
Yeah? What?
See this spot? You think we can get here in one piece? I guess you wouldn't know that, would you?
Nope, but I have an idea.
Really?
Yeah, we'll go, and if you don't get hurt, that means it's safe. Let's go!
Sounds like a plan.
An android kid. Sure. Okay. Again, like a safe zone. It kind of reminds me of Nier Automata. Every some of these games kind of has that as well. Oh, and use a tram. You know what that reminds me of? Anybody here that's watching this recording right now happen to remember the Crusader games, those DOS games from the 90s? Similar thing in a way. There's a base, safe haven, if you will. Use a tram to go from one place to the other. It's kind of similar. But I digress. You have to go against the consortium in that game. Well, here you're gonna deal with the same problem, more or less. Oh, you can talk, okay.
Well, let's try our best, Hugh.
Yeah. I'm gonna need your support till I'm back home.
It's pretty fun talking like this. Let's talk a bunch while we have the chance.
I don't know what this does, but try again.
Hugh, why did you come to the moon?
Work. I got bills to pay. This ain't a field trip. We lost contact with the folks here, so we came to check things out. I thought it was just gonna be signal interference or something.
It'll be okay, Hugh. Space storms mess with signals all the time. So your guess was pretty good.
If you're trying to make me feel better, I appreciate it.
I noticed the facial animations are a little stiff here compared to the third-person cutscenes.
Hacking seems pretty intense. What exactly are you doing?
Well, I'm a state-of-the-art pragmata that Edis can't control.
Yeah, so I've heard.
And I've always had this function that lets me manipulate data transmissions. Then one day, I just tried it out. Pretty cool, huh?
Whoa, that is pretty wild. So you're like some super adaptable AI bot?
I'm not some AI bot. I'm a state-of-the-art
And I spoke too soon.
Oh, small talk. That's an actual achievement. What is this? Whatever this is.
What's this?
Read Earth Memory Replicator is standing by.
Whoa. Does everything in here talk?
So I can actually run this game at 60 frames per second. The question is, can I run this game on ray tracing with 65 frames? Guys, I tried it with Resident Evil, but it was pushing it too much.
What's that?
Oh, so you can switch cosmetics. Oh, let me guess. The modders are gonna have a field day with this one. Oh yes, people are gonna have a field day with this. Cosmetics. Okay. Oh, so basically an upgrade station. Obviously we don't have anything, but that's okay. In Stellar Blade, I also played that game on casual difficulty, and later on the game does get more difficult. So I'm basically going to be doing the same thing for this game as well, just to avoid frustration. And then obviously increase the difficulty, the second time playing the game, you obviously increase the difficulty. Is there any way to save the game? I don't think there's a save system in this game. So what I'm gonna do is gonna do a little test. Don't worry, this is not gonna take too long. But what I'm going to do is go to the graphics section. I'm on a 3080 Ti for those that happen to be seeing this right now. What we're gonna do is gonna go. Why is settings not appearing for this game yet? It's not appearing at all. We're gonna have to do this the hard way. We're gonna go to the NVIDIA control panel instead. I wish the settings for this game would show up here on the left side, but I guess not. All right, so we're gonna use this little. You're gonna use this little program right here. I don't want to run Pragmata 120 frames. That would be too much. And by the way, pressing add here, it does increase the delay, by the way. Gotta wait for it to react. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna increase the max frame rate to. I wish I could. I wish I could adjust this number here, but you can't. Can I increase? Can I scroll? No, you can't. 66 frames per second. That is as close as we can get it. This is as close as we can get it. I just want to see if it's possible to push it to 65, just a little bit more. All right, here we go. Let's relaunch the game again and see what happens, especially with ray tracing on. No doubt, I can run this game without ray tracing with 65. But is it possible to do this? Play this game at 65 with ray tracing on? Let's find out. Seems to me this game is more optimized than, say, Resident Evil, but let's see. Um, let's go back to the graphics settings. So yeah, I got the game running at 66 frames per second. Now let's see how much the GPU usage is gonna go up now that we're running it just a little bit beyond 60. Okay, I'm actually amazed with the RE engine. At least I can run this game at 66, 65 frames per second, and my GPU is not screaming 100% all the time, so far. Alright. Well, let's continue on with the game. Okay. Oh yeah, we don't have enough. We don't have enough of those, so that's okay. Let me just make sure. Pretty sure. Yeah, we don't have that. No, we're still in the early game, so yeah, there's nothing else to do. Which way do we go? Oh, we can't go that way.
Okay then. Guess we should make for the power plant.
Yeah, just again, like I said, in the Crusader games, you also used the tram, but only at the beginning of the stage and at the end of the stage. All right, let's see if this game is going to continue my interest for the next hour.
Why is it so dark? Guess no one's home.
I think this whole sector's in emergency mode.
Oh, upgrade components, so they might be hiding around the map. Okay. Oh, so you can also read text as well. Alrighty. So, how did this...
Looks like we have a power switch nearby. Let's go find it.
Oh, so it's basically telling you where to go. Got it. Kind of reminds me of Stellar Blade, in a way. Yeah, I can actually run this game with ray tracing on. That's interesting. How did the staff here get killed? And how did the... Yeah, I got so many questions. Ooh, I smell a trap. I smell a trap.
There.
Backup generators online. To restore full functionality, please reboot the main power terminal on the top floor.
The top floor, huh? How many floors are there anyway? Is that it?
Why did it attack us? Did you do something bad?
Just doing my job. Does that count?
Yeah, I guess the game starts off easy and you get more tougher enemies later on. Alright, I can actually play this game on keyboard, which I don't mind. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I get it. I get it. Got it.
A bot.
Not bad.
Get ready.
You know what this reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of the Resident Evil zombies. They slowly walk up to you. They slowly walk up to you, and then they charge attack you like that.
Walkers are pretty crazy. From handling small stuff to knocking out big tasks, they got it covered.
There are no kids here.
Oh,
but if
audio,
there were,
visual
they could
logs.
Probably handle them too. And with Edith managing the lot, they're always there when you need them.
Man, what should we do? It's just so much easier to let the walkers handle it.
Well, I mean, there's still plenty of work that only a human can do. Like thinking up new innovations or new business ventures to explore. But anyway, enough slacking. Time to get back to crunching those lab results.
This game is basically System Shock in a way all over again. Yep. Except in System Shock, the ethical constraints of the AI were removed, and that's why it turns evil. So there's no hint or explanation how the AI here goes rogue, but it's the same story told differently. Yeah. Oh, repair kit. So kind of like loot that you can find everywhere. Well, we just came through there. Bunny hopping doesn't make us...
What the heck is this?
Maybe it's a lunafilament printing error.
Whatever it is, it's in our way.
Can't hack that.
Be careful. Hacking online. Yay! We did it!
Pressing the prompted buttons. I just did that. Okay.
Emergency lockdown for this area has been disabled.
Okay.
has been disabled. Please complete a manual reboot of the power plant controller to fully restore operations.
Double locks, huh? Starting to feel a bit unwelcome here. I wonder if Cradle staff have easy access.
Maybe? I'm not sure.
I don't know if there's a way to turn up the difficulty, because so far this is too easy. No, casual difficulty compared to Stellar Blade, this is way too easy. Yep, I didn't. Don't tell me I have to do this game all over again. All right, let's just keep going a little longer, so I can at least get an impression if this game is worth going through or not. So here we go. Let's just do this again.
Don't look now. We got company.
You really sure you worked here?
What? Is it my fault? Huh. Good work. Step off! Now it's my turn. Hey, you're not bad at this.
Really?
Come on, we're not done yet.
Emergency exit, allowing travel to and from shelter, leads to the lower tram stop. Hold E on target to unlock enable use. Back to filter. Okay. Be aware that enemies will respawn when returning to explore the cradle. Oh yeah! So just like the System Shock remake. At least in System Shock remake, the enemies only respawn in certain areas. But I guess I don't know how often this happens in this game. I guess we get unlimited ammo. So I guess we just return back to the HQ. Oh, okay. Because there's no way, there's nowhere else to go.
We can use this to go back to the shelter.
Huh. Good to know. If things get crazy, we can head back for a breather.
Okay.
Emergency lockdown.
Yeah, this is way too easy. Might as well put it on standard difficulty.
There we go. First one down.
Oh, let me guess, we have to backtrack.
There.
Oh. Oh, that's just the icon for getting away. Got it. Let's just keep going a little longer and see if this game is worth going through or not. I don't think there's any fall damage in this game, so that's nice. Okay, that's pretty convenient. So like a shotgun, basically. Got it. Sorta.
That one's not that good at long distances. I got him!
This friggin' thing is tough as hell!
It's way stronger than the walkers.
If all you gotta do is dodge these things by just sidestepping like this, then I got the hang of this pretty quickly. Then this is not too bad. I got the hang of the gameplay loop already.
Emergency lockdown for this area has been disabled.
Okay, I get it. And Alright, let's keep going a little longer. Again, kind of this reminds me of Stellar Blade.
Use that one up close. Something's aiming at us.
Huh. Good work.
Move, you!
Yeah, I'm starting to get the hang of this combat a little bit, but you also got to be careful that because the boosts do not always work. Alright, yeah, we'll play this game on standard difficulty instead. Casual is a little too easy. I want to have a challenge.
Emergency lockdown for this area has been disabled.
Again, I think
Two more to go.
Yeah. Probably not a coincidence that the voice sounds so similar to GLaDOS. Or did they get the same voice for GLaDOS to do this game as well? Alrighty. An assault rifle? Oh. Okay. Basically crowd control, that's what this is.
You can use that to make bots stop moving.
Let me try the controller here. Nope. Yeah, I have the D-pad here that can control the grip gun, shockwave gun, and the stasis net. But how do you do that on keyboard? No, it's not control. Yeah, that's the D-pad, but how do you switch guns? How do you switch guns? Controls. Mouse and keyboard configuration. Okay, here we go. Cursor. Equip. Oh, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. I get it. I think I get it. Okay. 2 is shockwave gun, stasis is that. Okay. I can get used to this.
Emergency lockdown for this area has been disabled.
I can actually play this game on keyboard. It's actually not that bad.
That's, how many now?
That was 4. One more to go.
Well, finish this section here.
Eat us again. I feel like a damn rat in a maze.
It really doesn't like you, huh?
Whatever. Let's just get this over with.
On it. Be careful.
These are shooting to me.
Jump, Q.
I'm starting to get the hang of it. Yeah, I think I could have done a little bit better, but yeah, definitely need a challenge here. I need to definitely gotta up the difficulty so that I can, at least can get better and better. Oh, where's the alcohol's the hacking? Okay.
Emergency lockdown for all on-site locations has been disabled. Please complete a manual reboot of the power plant controller to fully restore operations.
That's fine!
That was the last of them.
Alright, we're almost back at the,
Looks like the printing messed up here.
Definitely can't go that way.
Okay.
I hope dropping down here somehow leads us back up to the top floor.
Maybe there's an elevator up ahead.
Where are all the bodies? I think that's the most obvious question everybody's having in their minds.
Hugh, look! What's this?
That's the Earth. The blue part there is all ocean. Look outside and you can see it from here. That's weird. Only got half of it here. Ah, okay. The printer's busted. But the data here looks alright.
The ocean. Water everywhere.
Kinda hard to appreciate when it's just the half. Listen, we get back to the shelter, I'll whip you up a new one.
Really? I want to see!
Oh, sure. Okay. Is this like something that you gotta is this just like something you gotta do just to get the good ending? Or it's like optional? But something tells me this is this is like something that you get a good ending for. So you basically got audio, text logs, that sort of a thing.
I don't want to hear either. Damn. I gotta hurry and contact Earth.
Okay.
That'll make your suit work better. Oh, am I glad we found you?
Again, where are all the bodies? At least in System Shock Remake, they do show off what happened to the people in that station, even if it's gruesome. Yeah, I wonder what happened to all the bodies.
Work, leaving him bored to tears. Man, cry me a river.
Are you bored too, Hugh?
Nah, I'm good. Kinda hard to get bored keeping up with your chit-chat.
Oh, this is the same room where the graphics settings were.
Imagine if our competitors tried to break in, got their hands on lunar filament.
Eaters would never let that happen. I mean, have you seen the bots it's got running around here? Intruders wouldn't stand a chance. Some of them are like freaking war machines.
Oh,
this
so
should help me keep going.
Emergency repair. Got it. Something tells me there's a boss fight here.
Threat detected nearby. Be careful. Come on, hack, then shoot.
Huh. Good work. Is that it?
Alright. I think that's about it for now. We're just gonna have to, I guess this is one long level or something. That's why you can go back and save your progress at any time. There is no map, but thankfully the game is pretty linear. For the most part. How long of a walk is this just to get back to the shelter? I can only imagine. Sometimes the GPU does go up to 100%, but not really.
Nice work, Hugh. Let's get lots of REMs and decorate the shelter. Thank you, Hugh.
Why did you cut off the voice line? Let me guess. This might be a possibility for a good ending. Who knows?
Oh, I'm gonna give it a spin.
Or just fan service. I don't know. Who knows? Or just I don't know. This is what we was shared on social media, by the way.
These lines. I don't see those on the real Earth. Yay, that was fun! The globe makes the Earth seem small, like it's easy to just go anywhere. But I know it's actually way bigger than the moon. Isn't that weird?
I thought the exact same thing when I was your age. That if I worked hard enough, I could go anywhere. Truth is, if you're up for it, nothing's stopping you. You know, the more I'm around you, the more you seem like a real kid. I wonder how many bots like you are hanging around here.
Not many, because I'm specially made. I'm DI-03367, a state-of-the-art pragmatic created here at the Cradle.
Here you go again. Diana, I heard you, all right? Let me ask you something. Just how smart are you?
Smart? What's that supposed to mean? I don't have any special add-ons installed.
So you don't know anything about what's going on here?
Yep, no idea.
So you're about as useful as a chatbot, huh?
Something tells me there's some foreshadowing here. Probably has an idea what the heck is going on here.
Ah, there it is.
Oh, okay.
Look at all the suits here. They look just like yours. Hugh, what kind of clothes do you like? Is your suit your favorite?
Favorite? This is more like a uniform than anything. I'm not wearing it to look cool. Just gotta get the job done.
Really? That's boring. Let's find something that suits you better.
Oh, here we go. So, Edis is the main AI that oversees the Cradle?
No, Edis only manages the bots. But those bots are pretty much everywhere, so...
Edis is everywhere. Who the hell thought that was a good idea?
Just like System Shock, when it was this CEO thought it was a good idea to remove the ethical constraint of an AI. Again, the parallels are very interesting, but I digress.
Diana, if you ever need anything, let me know.
Neat. All I really need to function is a power source.
Aside from that,
yeah, I mean, Diana doesn't really have much of a character right now. I mean, it's likable, but that's about it, really. Not much I can really say here. Oh yeah, so basically just like System Shock Remake, you have to use different weapons for certain enemies. Got it. Again, this kind of reminds me of Resident Evil. Yeah, you basically upgrade your stuff, so... Again, I mean, I don't know if this game's gonna get better the more you play it, but I can play this. At least it did not turn me off like Claire Expedition 33. But I hope there is gonna be a payoff to this. I really hope there's gonna be a payoff. We'll play this on standard difficulty, because casual, I feel like it's just just a little too easy. So I do want to feel some challenge. So okay, all right, we can increase HP. All right. Oh yeah, and they made her adorable, which I don't mind. Okay. I feel like the hacking is a bit more important. Oh, here we go. Now the points are starting to get even more expensive. It just sounds about right. Well, the good news is I can actually run this game at 65 frames per second, so that at least the camera movement around is going to be a little bit more smooth beyond 60. So that's pretty cool. I don't know how easy... yeah, I'll try to pay attention to these levels as the more time goes on. But yeah, speaking of which, before I stop playing this game... I'm not going to stop playing this game. Actually, I think I will complete this. But first, I have to go through the System Shock Remake first. That System Shock Remake, I'm getting pretty close to it. I got the security level to go through. Oh, here we go.
Let's get lots of REMs and decorate the shelter. REMs are pretty weird, don't you think?
What do you mean?
Everything we need is already at the cradle, so why do we need Earth stuff?
Well, people just like having things that remind them of home, I think. Being up here ain't easy, so people hold on to whatever makes them feel better.
I wonder if REMs will make me feel better, too.
We gotta get going.
Okay, let's go. What's up, Q? Anything I can help you with?
If I ever need some help, I'll be sure to let you know.
So, if you want to continue the progress, how does this work? Oh, alright, so... Okay, so we don't have anything... Oh, here we go. Wait a minute, I thought we equipped the mod. Okay. Oh, so this game apparently has a lot. Got it. Okay, I get it. So... if you have to go back to where we were, does that mean we have to... does that mean we have to go through the entire level all over again? Actually, no. Wait, we missed something? Apparently we missed something, and you gotta backtrack. Yeah, apparently I missed something. Yeah, there's these things, whatever these things are. But, well, Mike, if you're still there, or you're watching this recording right now, I've come to a very easy conclusion. This is gonna be very similar to what happened in Resident Evil Requiem. I can play this game. I don't know... I really hope this game will at least be entertaining with a payoff at the end. Because Resident Evil Requiem was... it was kind of above average at best. And the replay value with that game was not the best. Also, the game had to find a way to make us the only survivor, which I think was not done well, honestly. Because we basically got to get paired up with Diane as soon as possible. I don't think that was executed well. So, and the plot for this is very similar to System Shock or even Crusader. So, yeah, I don't know if the plot is gonna get better, but at least the gameplay is engaging. It's basically a quick time event, mini games on hacking that you gotta do during combat, which seems to be pretty straightforward for the most part, which I can do. At least I can play this game on keyboard and mouse. In Stellar Blade, I had an exception. In Stellar Blade, I had to play with my controller because of the combos that you gotta do in combat. But this one, I think I can do easily on keyboard and mouse, although I don't mind switching to controller if I have to. I think I got the hang of the controls. So, just out of curiosity, if I'm gonna go back to the latest section, how does it work? I wonder how this works. If you go to the latest checkpoint, how does that work? Do you climb back the ladder you just came in? Okay, so you just basically continue where you left off. Although, how much... before I stop playing this game, because I have to head off here soon, how much grinding do you gotta do in this game? Because the game says there are respawning enemies. So, I know this grip gun, we have unlimited ammo. But, how much grinding do you gotta do just to get a better loadout? Who knows? There it is again. I don't know what's causing this thing to unplug itself. What is this unplug? What is this thing? The webcam is still working. This thing is still working. So what's causing this to unplug itself? I don't get it. I keep hearing it. Can't be this controller, can it? No, it's not it. I don't know. But the video feed is fine. So we're just making sure. Like, what could possibly be causing this issue? Well, I hope that's the end of that. I'm just looking at the OBS feed right now. It looks like yeah, my GPU thankfully is not working overtime right now. I can at least run this game on 65 frames per second. I think I may have to turn off ray tracing at some point if it gets really bad. But so far the ray tracing is okay, because the GPU usage for the most part was around 70 to 80% without ray tracing, and the ray tracing kind of goes up to 90% at some point. So hopefully this game doesn't run too bad. It doesn't. Hopefully this game can keep up the performance. Hopefully this game continues to have decent performance, because Resident Evil was really rough. But yeah, I'll keep playing this game. I will I'll keep going with this game, and I bet there's a boss fight or something coming up there. But I'll have to redo this entire game with the standard difficulty, because I feel like the game is is not challenging enough on casual difficulty. So I do want to challenge myself just to play this game on standard difficulty. Well, anyway, folks, I gotta go here. It's getting late here, but yeah, Pragmata will be the next single-player game I'll go through. I'll get the System Shock remake done as soon as possible. Like I said, I only got the security level and the security and the bridge level to go through, so I'm getting pretty close to finishing that. So yeah, I'll get that done pretty soon. So yeah, this Pragmata game, when it comes to plot, there's not much to go on so far, but it's okay. Some interesting parallels from previous games that I've played, it's including System Shock. But the gameplay seems fine. So we'll see what happens. And I'll get back to this game as soon as I can. I'll get the System Shock remake done as soon as possible. But yeah, we'll go through this game. Honestly, at least the game kept me interested. I played this for 80 minutes, and at least it kept me interested. And at least maybe makes me want to know more, at the very least. Expedition 33, by comparison, did not do that. So, yeah. That's saying quite a bit. Speaking of which, before I go for the night, let me just quickly fix this microphone stand just a little bit. Just making sure that... I just want to make sure that this thing is as good as it can be. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm just trying to put this microphone as close as I can to my face, but you cannot see it. So hopefully this is as good as it gets. The key here is to get the angle of the microphone just right, so that it looks like it's right in front of my face here. All right. I think that's good. All right. I think that is good. I think that's good. All right. We'll do a Pragmata playthrough, and I have to go through the first few stages again. But thankfully, it's not that long. But yeah, we'll get through that. Okay. Hopefully, I can check out those goodies that I somehow missed. So yeah, I'll do the System Shock remake as soon as possible, folks. Hopefully, I can get that done by next week. Hopefully. Because I'm getting pretty close to the end of that game. Then we're going to go immediately to this Pragmata game and actually do a playthrough of this. But we also do that Marvel Rivals game as well. So far, there's been a lot of complaints with the CC mechanics, and I don't know if that's going to make things worse or it's going to get addressed, but we'll find out soon enough, especially when Friday comes along tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. But one thing's for sure, System Shock remake will be done. And speaking of which, I just realized something here, that that Final Fantasy 14 update, April 28th. Oh yeah, the 7.5, the next main content update for Final Fantasy 14 is going to be coming out 2 weeks from now. So yeah, I'm going to be going through the System Shock remake and Pragmata as best as I can before that happens. Yeah, I haven't played Final Fantasy XIV Online in a while because I don't really see a point with the side content there. None of the side content have actually got me interested to play besides the Hildebrand quests. But once the main patch comes in, we'll do the main story again and do the side stuff like the Alliance raids. So that actually will be interesting to go through. Until that Final Fantasy XIV patch comes in, we'll do my rivals, and then we'll get the System Shock remake done in Pragmata. That would be pretty cool. So yeah, that's all I gotta say, folks. But at least I got a set mind what to do. Oh, and a quick side note: that Jurassic World Evolution 1 game. Not much I can really. What the heck is that? See, there's that sound again. Like, what is that sound? What is causing that? What is causing that thing to unplug itself? What is causing that sound to go off? What is getting unplugged? Oh, that's the camera just failing just now. I don't know if that was the cause. I don't know. Yeah, these two USB ports on you can't. Yeah, these two this USB port is very, very sensitive for some reason. Like, if you even just move it just a little bit, it yeah, look at that. It's just glitching out. I think that was causing the microphone. This microphone might to glitch as well. So yeah, I don't know what to tell you, but I don't know. You got to be very careful with this thing. I think maybe that was the thing that was causing that to go off. I don't know, but hopefully that's the end of that, because I was just touching it a little bit there. But anyway, I gotta go here, folks. We got a plan. Pragmata will be done. I didn't know if it was actually gonna hook me in, but it's decent enough for me to see if the game gets better. So far, the opening first impressions is at least decent enough for me to see more. Hopefully, it gets better. The gameplay is something I can do. So I'll see you guys soon. All right. System Shock remake will be done first, then Pragmata, so it's not gonna be a huge backlog. And we're getting close, by the way. We're getting close.